Hey everyone, I want to make a video. Sometimes it's cool to do a little something different. So today, I'm going to do 10 games that I love that gamers hate. And off the bat, I got the Avengers game from 2020. The reason why this is at number 10 is that, well, quite simply, I understand the game's flaws, right? It's a fun game, but it does have flaws. I just didn't hate it as much as many did. The rest of the list, though, are games that I do love. And I also have Gears of War Judgment, which is a game that I fall in that category. It was actually an extremely fun game, but it wasn't made by the original developers. Number 9. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant in Manhattan. Now, yeah, I had extremely a lot of fun with this one. It's a hack and slash made by Platinum. And at the time, this came out around the time of that Transformers game. And people loved the Transformers game, but not this one. But this one, when I played it on hard. I had a blast with it. The Ninja Turtles, just arguably one of the best IPs in general, and the game was a home run to me. At number 8, I got State of Decay 2. This is a game that I've been defending since it came out in 2018. I absolutely loved the game. I was addicted to the game when it first came out. I never understood the hate it's got. Never understood it. But unfortunately, yeah, it was overly hated at the time. However, the game has had a lot of long-term success since then, which is why it's so low, because its success proved me right, I feel like. Let's see, at number 7, Batman Arkham Origins. And it's funny, this game has the best boss fights in the series, in my opinion, yet for some reason it's treated like the dark horse, the stepchild of the Arkham series. I don't know why, but for example, it's not in the collection. The collection will have Arkham City, Arkham Knight, and Arkham Asylum, right? All great games, and this one's missing. And not only that, the devs who are making Gotham Knights made this game. And again, this one had the best boss fights in the series. As the game was just as fun as City, in my opinion, just as fun as Asylum. I loved it. And I don't understand why it's so disrespected. At number 6, I got Mafia 3. Yeah, Mafia 3 is another fantastic game. It's my favorite Mafia game. I know for most it's going to be Mafia 2. But Lincoln Clay was just a fucking man. And, like, for example, at one point in the game, you kill clan members, right? I can't think of many games that are so damn raw you kill fucking clan members. So yeah, Mafia 3, absolutely loved it. DLCs were great. Just everything in this game clicked for me, but for a lot of people, they found it repetitive. They found it a bit boring. And this game, for me, was just right up my alley. Let's see, at number 5, Fable 3. And Fable 3 had a rush development. Fable 2 was such a brilliant, amazing game that people had super high hopes for 3, and a lot of them were let down. I personally loved the game. Again, that's why it's on this list here. I think Fable 3 was an extremely fun game that I will defend to the ends of the earth. Fable 3 is an awesome RPG, and I'm so glad that the series is coming back under Playground Games. But yeah, this game right here, very underrated in my opinion. At number 4, this game, Assassin's Creed Unity, when it first came out, had a lot of drama. And I'm going to be honest with you, I've never had the issues with the bugs. I never had the issues that many had. When I played it, I had a fantastic time with the game. Now, the map is a little too cluttered. Yeah, that's true. But other than that, the gameplay is great. Excuse me, the story was a lot of fun. Arnold's a great assassin. I just found everything click with it, and it's 60 FPS on the Xbox Series X as well if you're gonna play it now. But yeah, Assassin's Creed Unity, number 4. At number 3, Crackdown 3. Again, look, this game was just so much fun to me. It's a very superhero-ish thrilling game where you take your agent and you go around New Providence, right? Just wrecking shit. And the boss fights were a lot of fun. Some of them were quite difficult. I beat it on legendary difficulty, and I just had such a blast with the game. Crackdown 3. Crackdown 3 is one of those games that people hated when it came out. They still hate it now. It's not going to change its reputation, but it's one of those cases where I don't care because I played it myself. I have fun, and that's all that matters. At number 2, we got this polarizing game, Cyberpunk 2077. Yeah, man, Cyberpunk. Cyberpunk is weird because there are a lot of people like me who love it. But still, if you say talk to another branch, this is the most disappointing game there is, right? This is the most disappointing game there is in this series, right? And not in this series, but one of the most disappointing games ever. I think it's brilliant. Not only do I think it's brilliant, I'm going to say it right here. It's one of my favorite games I ever played. I'm just being real with you. That's how much I love this game. And number 1, this game is from a storied franchise. And when it came out in 2017, it was memed, it was mocked, it was ridiculed. And yet, it's also one of my favorite games. One of my most played games on Xbox in general. Mass Effect Andromeda. The gameplay... Okay, let me say this first out. The gameplay in this game is better than the original trilogy. It just is. It's better than Mass Effect 1, better than Mass Effect 2, better than Mass Effect 3. The gameplay, I'm saying. The story was not. And I'm not going to sit here and pretend that the story came close to the original trilogy. With that said, it's not like it was terrible either. You know, Ryder was great. My whole crew was great. Cora, PB, and the rest of them, Liam, all great, right? So the crew was great. The gameplay was excellent. The open world was gorgeous. This game was so damn good that the facial animations didn't bother me. Let me put it this way. If there was no memes on facial animations, I wouldn't have known there was I wouldn't have known. Straight up. That's how good I think this game is. So yeah, that's my number 1 game that I love that people hate. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what your games are if you have any. And I'm out.